So I hadn't intended on my next video being an unboxing video. I had intended on maybe doing some solar imaging and perhaps showing how I'm doing at that, but up until the point that I got all my solar gear, it had been sunny non-stop for weeks. And then I got my solar gear, a little bit like when you buy any astronomy equipment. And now that I'm filming, it's been raining all day and now I'm filming this, the sun's come out, so now it's really bright in my face. A bit like when you buy any deep sky equipment, it's then cloudy forever. I don't think it's stopped raining since I got my solar gear, which has been really frustrating. And even now with the sun out, it's still wall-to-wall cloud, unfortunately. But after my last video, rather excitingly, and I think they maybe reached out to me slightly hesitantly based on what I'd said in my last video about sponsorships and stuff, ZWO emailed me to say, hi, like your videos, do you want to have some kit from us, was essentially what it said. And I was totally blown away by that, to be honest. I hadn't expected a company like ZWO to reach out to me on a channel of this size and say, hey, do you want to have some of our expensive astronomy gear to loan for a long period of time and then send back to us once you're finished and make a few videos about it. And there was absolutely no pressure on anything that I say. I can say what I want about any of the equipment. I've got these for quite a long time, maybe up to 6 months, so that's really amazing. And a massive shout out to Una at ZWO, who I've been speaking to. She's been super friendly, was very aware that on my last video I said I don't particularly want to work with sponsorships or anything like that anymore, so there's genuinely no pressure on any of this whatsoever. So I said yes, because I'm quite interested in trying out new gear and seeing what it's like. So I just want to say a massive thank you to ZWO for reaching out to me. I still can't quite believe it, to be honest, and thank you for the opportunity. I think it's absolutely awesome. So I'm going to unbox the AM5, but I've also bought a new camera, which will be for my solar imaging if I ever get round to doing it. Do you know, I bought all of that solar gear because I thought to myself, Joe, it's always cloudy, but the sun often comes out during the day, so I'll be able to take some images of the sun, and at least I'll still be able to take some pictures, make some content, and keep connected with everybody, etc, etc. And then, yeah, I should have known, really, shouldn't I? I shouldn't have been so naive. Anyway, you're all thinking, shut the F up, unbox this gear, you idiot. So, I will. Now, I never know how to film unboxing videos. It's all a bit weird, isn't it? Like, you can't even see this box. I don't really have a great place to do unboxing videos, so I'm just sat on the sofa. Now, this box is obviously going to be the tripod. So it's a box within a box, everyone's favourite thing. And I need to look after these boxes because at some point I need to send these back. Let's plonk that over there. Yeah, ZWO have sent me the AM5. I mean, I'm really, really excited about that. It's a piece of kit that I've looked at for quite a while and thought I would love to have one of those, but I don't have that kind of money to spend on astronomy equipment. So to get the opportunity to be able to use one, and it's a brand spanker as well. It's not been used by anybody else. And to be honest, by the time I've finished with it, I'm not sure anyone else will want to use it either. So, oh, what have we got? Do you know, that's really light. So that noise is probably really annoying on a microphone. So I've only ever used for deep sky astrophotography 3 mounts. I've used the Skywatcher Star Adventurer, the HEQ5 Pro and the EQ6R Pro. And the EQ6 is what I'm using now. I sold my HEQ5 to somebody that's fairly local, and I know they're getting on really well with it and taking some amazing pictures. I'm using the EQ6R now. That weighs an absolute freaking ton. Honestly, just carrying that out from my kitchen, like literally like 20 feet into the garden. You have to take the weights off. It's super, super heavy, but it's a really solid mount. Really, really impressive piece of kit. But it weighs an absolute ton. The Star Adventurer obviously being a more portable, lightweight thing, but this tripod, carbon fiber, really, really light. Let me just grab my knife. So I don't know if you like unboxing videos, by the way. I kind of like them, but if you don't, then you don't have to watch, do you? The first thing I'll say about this is that this is like super lightweight, but equally it feels really sturdy. Like, I don't know if you can see how thick these tripod legs are. I got really skinny arms, but they're, you know, I can hide my arm behind that because I'm pathetic. So find out what that is in a minute. But that is super impressive, lightweight. And the other thing about the Skywatcher mounts that I've used, obviously with the legs being metal, they're so cold when you bring them in, either first thing in the morning or during the middle of the night when it's winter time. And they're often soaking wet in this country, and yeah, just really cold. Get really cold hands. Yeah, poor old me, I know. But these are carbon fibre. It's warm to touch. It's nice. Put them down there. Sorry, can you see? You can't see him, but Hugo is just asleep down there. We went out for a walk earlier and it was absolutely chucking it down with rain. Not that he minds. He quite likes the wet. I absolutely hate it. These feel quite nice. That's pretty smart. Just a little quick release there. Hopefully I'll be able to. Oh, sorry, Hugo, you're in the way there. Hopefully I'll be able to sort of set this up so that you can see it. Maybe not. Sorry, Hugo. Oh, he's been attacked by a box. Oh, sorry. Oh, what the hell is going on, he says. Sorry, Hugo. Let's put that over there. Right. Can you see that? You can see that. Awesome. Right, what the hell is this? Sorry, I know that's really rustly on the camera. That's on the microphone, rather. That's really annoying, isn't it? Got some Allen keys and a couple of bolts that comes in this little thing here. I'm assuming that probably attaches round the tripod legs as a little eyepiece holder or something. I have no idea. I probably should have looked that up maybe before I made this video. But yeah, that looks all right. So this box is going to be the mount, of course. And it's another box within a box. Oh my god! Do you know, I hurt my back this morning. It's really awkward timing. I've got a bit of a glass back. Now, to give you an idea of just how much lighter than an EQ6R this is, I can pick that up like with ease in the box with both hands. If I wasn't such a weakling, I could probably do it with one hand. Here's the handle with one hand. EQ6, I think it weighs approximately 1,000,000 tons, something like that. So it's not a particularly easy bit of kit to lug around. But I make it sound like I don't like the EQ6R. I absolutely love it. It's brilliant. It's a really solid bit of kit. It's just so freaking heavy. Right. Let's have a look. You know, I wish companies would stop doing this. Like, I sort of understand it for packaging purposes and stuff, but like, so do we really need to have this thick plastic packaging around everything when it was a box? In fact, so there's a bag within a box that was within a box. Like, do we really need this plastic packaging? I don't think so. Stand it up for this one. Right. Just a strap for the bag. Do you know, I hope you appreciate it. I got dressed to record this video. I've been in my pyjamas all day because it's bloody pissing it down. So this is the bag that it comes in. Isn't that nice? I quite like that. That would look great on a t-shirt, ZWO. That would look great on a t-shirt. People would definitely buy that. Right, let's see what's in here. Do you know, this thing's tiny as well. Wow, that is super impressive. So now I really like things to be in a specific place, really neat and tidy. Although if you looked around the rest of my living room right now, you'd think that was nonsense, but my daughter likes to come and pull everything off. But I like everything to have its own place. And I love nothing more than something that has a proper carry case where you can just put it in. It was designed to fit in here perfectly. You know what it's like when you take something out of the box and then it never goes quite back in the box the same way that you took it out. Not the case with this sort of thing. So have a look. Just pop that down there for a minute. Yeah, so that's the mount. And that is so light. Boop. That is really smart. Really impressive. Like, it's really impressive to make something that is so lightweight but feels so sturdy all at the same time. Like, that's really impressive. So I'm really pleased with that. And I like this little bit on the side here, because I think, I don't know, I'm making an assumption here, but I'm assuming that would be the perfect place to put a ZWO ASI Air if you have one, which I do. So annoyingly, I just bought one of these, as you saw in my last video, so that I could attach it to my scope. Which is fine, because I'll be taking it on and off this mount and my EQ6, etc. So that's fine. But yeah, that's really smart. I really like that. So let's figure out how this goes on here. Probably not like that. But there we go. So I think the most impressive thing with this, for me anyway, is that a 13 kilogram payload capacity without a counterweight is just amazing, and 20 kilogram capacity with the counterweight. Now, my William Optics GT71 plus guide scope and camera doesn't weigh anywhere near 13 kilograms, so I don't need a counterweight. I just find that super impressive. Again, it just makes it much more lightweight. This is a really portable piece of kit, because this carry case is, you know, smaller than your average rucksack, although you'd probably struggle to fit it in a rucksack. But it's got a carry handle. The tripod folds down. I'm looking for the tripod. See, you idiot. Folds down to a really neat size, which would easily fit either in a backpack or on the side of and strapped to a backpack. And you wouldn't have any issues lugging this around into a dark sky area in the middle of a field somewhere, because it's super lightweight. The biggest restriction for me would be to take the telescope along at the same time, because that's probably heavier than all of this. So let's have a look at what else is in the bag. Got a cable there. I'm assuming that's probably for power. A little hand controller. It's like a Nintendo Wii. Remember the Nintendo Wii? Look at that. Yes, like a little Joy-Con controller for the Nintendo Wii. I'm gonna play some Wii Tennis. Remember that? That was awesome. I like that game. And then that's just the cable to attach to the hand controller. That's really smart. I really like that. I really like that I can take this down as just sort of two pieces, put it back in this carry case, put that in a cupboard, and I mean, generally for the UK, I mean, when was the last time you saw me post a new astrophotography image? There's multiple reasons for that. One of them, and probably the biggest reason, is that it's just been cloudy forever. There are other reasons as well, but that is the biggest one. So to be able to, you know, put this away in a matter of, you know, a minute, really interests me, because my mount's always set up in the kitchen. It's out of the way, but it's just a bit of an eyesore, isn't it, having it in the kitchen all the time? It's so big. So this isn't set up properly, of course. I'll do a much deeper dive video on setting this up, you know, connecting it to the ASI Air Pro or any ASI Air that you've got, mounting the equipment to it, what it's like to control it, both with the hand controller and with the app as well. So yeah, I'll do a much deeper dive on this. I'm really excited to use this. It feels like a really solid bit of kit. Now, I also ordered a camera, which I should also say that ZWO sent me. So when they watched my video and realised that I was after a camera, they basically said, which one do you want, and we'll send it to you. So it took me a little while to decide, and they sent that to me as well. Honestly, I'm just in dreamland here. I can't thank them enough for that opportunity, because I was going to buy the camera regardless. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's in here, because all I ordered was a small planetary camera, and as you can see, it's the same size box that all of my solar equipment came in. So unless there's more stuff for the mount as well, which there might be, I don't really know. What have we got here? Oh yes! I remember. It's the pier extension for the mount, just to make it a bit taller. We'll have a look at that in a sec. Oh, do you know, the weather's just out to constantly prove me wrong, isn't it? There's not a cloud in the sky now. Right, so yes, this is a tilt adapter and the ZWI, ZWI? Who are they? ZWO ASI. Now I got the 432 mm. If you remember from my last video, I was considering whether to get the 174 or the 432. A massive shout out to AstroMatt on Twitter, or X, or whatever the fuck it's called these days. He has the same scope as me, the William Optics GT71, and he takes some phenomenal pictures of the sun. I will leave a link to his profile in the description down below so you can check them out. But he takes some amazing images. He has the 432 and the same telescope that I have, so that really was the thing that swayed me, because if I can take pictures that look half as good as what he's taking with the same kit, then I'll be happy. So thank you for everybody that said 432 or 174 and various reasons as to why. It was very, very helpful. I think the 432 is slightly better matched for my scope. It's got massive pixels, so we'll see. Hopefully one day in the next 20 years or so I'll be able to take a picture of the sun. Now, I've never seen a planetary camera before because I've never done any planetary imaging. Not that the sun's a planet, but you know what I mean. It's surprisingly small. I knew it wasn't going to be as big as my cooled camera. It's obviously got a massive fan on the back, but yeah, no, that's really small, really impressive. So you can see that I'm now fully locked into the ZWO ecosystem because I've got the ZWO camera, I've got a ZWO DSO camera, guide camera, mount, and the ASI Air Pro. So honestly, all that's missing is one of their telescopes, hint hint. So do that and everything would be ZWO. Now there are more things to come this year from this channel that I'm really excited to share when I can, and then you've got the usual cables and adapters and things like that in here. So this is the hopefully I don't slice my finger off, that'd be embarrassing on camera. This is the pier extension for the tripod. I mean, anything particularly special, is it? But it is a thing that will get used. So I shall let you have a look for those that are interested. Oh, hello. More packaging. Can't get enough of that. That's horrible noise. Feels like I'm carrying some sort of pipe bomb. Get the Bangalores. Okay. So, anybody remember Medal of Honor, Allied Assault? No, that's what that reference is from. Feels like more tools. You can never have enough tools. Oh, you can never have enough Allen keys, that's for sure. Allen key and 2 bolts is what was in there. So, anyway. Wish this guy would stop rambling on and show me the equipment that he said he was unboxing. I know, I hear you. Okay. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I don't know why I'm doing that, the microphone's over here. Really solid feeling bit of kit, and it has some instructions to put it together, which will be useful for me because I've literally just sat that on top of there. That isn't very sturdy at all. I haven't done anything to lock that into place, so hopefully it stays there and doesn't fall over, especially because my daughter's going to wake up from her nap any time. And bless her, she has a habit at the minute of just running around and just pushing everything over. Now, this costs £2,500, so if she does that, I'll be incredibly upset. Might have to sell her just to cover the cost of the mount, although I don't think anyone would have her. So, that's the kit. There you go. A bit like that. So, obviously, this is the AM5 bundle. You've got the mount, the tripod, and the pier extension. Even if you buy the bundle, that only gets you the mount and the tripod. It doesn't get you this as well. So this is an additional £88. So that's, I don't know, it's probably about $100 plus tax maybe. And So that's what that would cost separately. And then the mount and tripod together is £2,685. I'm making a guess here. I don't know what the current exchange rates are, but it's probably around $3,000. I'll put some words on the screen when I've actually bothered to look that up. If you just want to buy the mount on its own, you'll save about £300 in total, but obviously you then need to go out and buy a tripod for the mount to sit on top of. So if you've already got one that would be useful for this, then great, but if not, then just buy the bundle, because that makes more sense. I will leave links in the description down below so that you can check out the specification, and if you wanted to purchase one, then you can go ahead and do that. There will be affiliate links, so if you do make a purchase, then I'll make a small commission on that, which really helps the channel and helps me buy more kit. That was how I afforded my solar gear. So thank you so much for watching, and hopefully that wasn't too rambly and at least made a little bit of sense. And yeah, next time you see me, I'll be setting this bad boy up somewhere and hopefully getting connected to it and taking some images of the night sky. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.